Right, we're heading for some really nice little lanes I want to show you. So we're about north of the island and we're heading about a minute and a half time. We'll be at these lanes I want to show you. So I just want to give you a little bit of idea of what these roads look like to the lanes. These are pretty small, I suppose, for Guernsey. The lanes I'm going is just, you can only fit one car at a time. So you'll see the difference between the different sizes of the roads. So we're just heading up to Lille, and I wanted to go straight actually, but I can't because the road's closed. So we'll go left and we'll go into the lanes, the other end. So either way we'll get there. By the way, welcome along to the drive along. Welcome to Guernsey if you haven't been before. And in today's drive along you're going to see exactly what it's like in the tiny little roads of Guernsey. And if you are new here, this channel was dedicated to everything about Guernsey. So if you're interested in seeing more, remember to subscribe. And as usual, if you do like this video, you can hit the thumbs up. This is tight. Now look at this, we've got temporary speed limit of 20 miles per hour. Not that you can go a lot, well, to be honest, you can go a lot faster down here than people do. But I'm going to stick to the 20 because my van's wide and someone's going to have to mount the pavement. And it ain't me because I'm on the wrong side of the road. So the cars come towards me will have to mount the pavement, especially if I meet a lorry or a boss or something, so we'll see. So I'm keeping it slow, and this isn't the lane I'm showing you, it's coming up. I'll let you know when we're there. You'll notice the difference in size, and I'm just keeping it nice and steady. We've got quite a nice day in Guernsey. It's a bit windy, but can't complain. So I hope everyone's doing well and enjoy today's drive along. And if you're not sure where Guernsey is, see that lorry just goes on there. Yeah, if you're not sure where Guernsey is, we're located between the United Kingdom and France. We're slightly close to France. There's a group of islands, Channel Islands. We're one of them. And so come here on holiday if you want to see the place. There's a lot of videos on here, so have a look round if you are interested in what the island looks like. I was going to go right here, but this road is closed as well. So there's quite a few road closures around here, but we're still going to get there. This road is particularly not nice. I don't like this road at all. It's one of those roads which you're stopping and starting all the time. It's just really small. So we're going to head on up. So I'm keeping, if you're wondering the sort of speed I'm travelling at, I'm going just under 20 miles per hour, although I find the camera makes it look like I'm driving faster, I've noticed, but I can trust you, I'm not driving that fast. So the road's coming up on the right here, and there's some quite nice houses in this lane as well, from what I remember. It does bring you out onto the west coast, from what I recall. Right, I think it's just coming up. We're nearly here. It's quite a longish road, this one. It's always longer, I think. I think just after this lamppost on the right, there it is straight in front. So I've got to slow down, signal right, make sure nothing's coming towards me, because it's one of those turnings that cars come around quick. So this is the lane, the main one I wanted to show you, the tiny little road. Now have a look at the size of the road. Pretty small, isn't it? I'm slowing my speed right down. There is a really nice house on the right, you can't see it. This is a two-way road, believe it or not. So if we meet a car, someone's going to have to pull in, reverse or whatever. But I'm taking up the whole width of the road with my van, so there's no room really. I suppose a cyclist could get past. But this is giving you an idea of the roads, the size they can get to here. This is a typical Guernsey lane, I would say. And you sort of always really come to the coast no matter which way you go in Guernsey. If you drive long enough, you'll end up at the coast. Now just have a look at the houses and the road markings, and let me know the main differences from where you live to where I live. So obviously we've got yellow lines, they're pretty standard everywhere. You've got to stop at yellow line. The crime rate is low in Guernsey, I would say. Let's pull up onto the pavement here. So I've had a few people commenting on me driving on the pavement in my videos. It's one of those things in Guernsey you just have to do. You do have to be very careful, but sometimes if there's no way round, an object in the road and one of you has to drive on the pavement, you have to do it. So you have to be very, very careful. Obviously there's no pedestrians on the road, on the pavement. It's just one of those things. You tend to be up and down pavements a lot in Guernsey. Not good for your tyres. So there's, see the like the old farmhouse on the right. You get these in these lanes. Straight in front of you, there's quite a big, it's that Guernsey granite house, farmhouse style. And see the houses on the left. So that's this nice style of Guernsey bungalow, Guernsey bungalows. Can't miss that house in front, bright blue. And in the distance I can just see the top of the Peninsula Hotel, give you an idea of where we are. And I'm going to drive past there in a minute. We're going to end up at the Grand Havre at Roos Beach, so hang around to that, actually have a look what Roos Beach looks like. So there's a house on its own on the right there, with a greenhouse coming off, or a little conservatory style. So yeah, quite a nice little road actually. And you got the yellow arrow on the road telling us there's a yellow line coming up. This is horrible coming out of here. You can't see to the right, so can you see that mirror? That is showing me traffic to the right, and it's so difficult. I was staring at it and you can't really see if any cars are coming. You've still got to be so careful, and as I was pulling out, a car was coming that I didn't see in the mirror. It's just very, very difficult. You've got to be so careful on those, using those mirrors. So you see we're back on a slightly bigger size road now. This probably be classed as like the coast road. It's slightly inland, but we're still on the coast. I'm going to follow it round and we're going down to Roos. Yeah, there's a lot of roadworks everywhere at the moment. You can see they're sort of doing stuff. It's good though, maintaining the roads. And you might recognise here, I've driven around here quite a few times, but I haven't really done those lanes, so I wanted to show you sort of inland a little bit, slightly inland I suppose. Round to the left and it sweeps round to the right, but we're not going to make the right, we're going to turn left before we get there. So just here you can turn off the road, so a signal left here, off we come, and we're down to this smaller little road which takes us to the car park. So I'm going to drive right to the end and show you. So we've got Peninsula Hotel on the left. Let me know if you ever stayed there, and the lifeboat and the reception area, or not reception, the garden area. I did a video around here recently walking, so you might recognise this place. House on the left I always go on about. I've seen that from building stage right up to nearly finished. It's still not finished. It's been built all through lockdown, that as well. It's getting there slowly. Looks a really nice place. So you can go straight on here to the car park, or you can go right to the car park. There's two different car parks. I'm going to go right here. And that little building in front is the Roos kiosk, where they sell crab sandwiches, ice creams, and this time of the year most of them are closing. You can see it's closed. They tend to close around last month or end of last month. And onto the car park, and I'll give you a shot. So this is like Grand Havre Bay, and there's quite a few sort of bays within it. There's Amra, Roos, quite a few others, Lille, Pembroke I suppose, and Chouet I suppose, all part of Grand Havre. So just swing it round, there's a little pier there. Yeah, and that would be Grand Havre. Thanks for watching. Click the screen to watch the next video. Remember to subscribe. I'll see you next time.